All right, welcome back again. The exciting world of geometry. Before we move on, I just want to review a little bit of some of the things we've been going over. So one thing we've done so far is finding volume of prisms. When we have a regular polygon as our base, some of you still seem to be having trouble with that, which is understandable. Mostly because just there's extra steps involved. So um, to do that, to find the volume of any prism, remember it's area of the base times the height. So again, the tricky part is finding the area of this base. Since it's a regular polygon, to find B, we have to use 1/2 apothem times perimeter. So where it becomes difficult is when we're trying to find the apothem. So on a lot of these, you kind of just got to draw it in there. Okay, goes from the center and then just straight down. Okay, to make a right angle at the one of the sides. So our apothem is right here. We'll call it A. Okay, that's this length here. Now, since each side is a length of 4, this right here, and I apologize, it's kind of small, is a 2. So now we got to use sine, cosine, tangent to figure out A. Well, since it's a 6-sided polygon, we got to take 360 divided by 6, which actually, when we do that, is finding this angle here. So 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees, which means half of it, this, is 30. So this is our short leg, long leg. We can do 30, 60, 90 rules, or we could do sine, cosine, tangent. We'll do tangent on this one. So we would have to do tangent of our angle, which is 30, equals opposite 2 over adjacent. So again, we make that a proportion. 2 equals a tangent 30. So then it would be 2 divided by tangent 30 on the calculator. So 2 divided by tangent 30. So our apothem is going to be about 3.46. So when we go back to find the area of the base, it's 1/2. The apothem, which you just found, is 3.46. And then times the perimeter of the base, so 4 by 6 is 24. So multiply that, the 3.46 times 0.5 times 24, or just times 12 would work too. So the area of the base is going to be 41.57. So B equals 41.57. All right, and now it's just easy because now we got the area of the base. So we just take our 41.57 times 10, which is the height of the prism, and just move the decimal place over for 15.7 meters cubed. So again, it's a little trickier because there are more steps. You are going to have to use sine, cosine, tangent sometimes, or in this case, you could have done the 30, 60, 90. So that's that one. Next, okay, you got to pay attention to direction, especially when you get to our test at the end of the unit here. This says find the surface area, so make sure you're not, finding volume instead. So surface area of a cone is pi r squared plus pi r L. If you remember, so pi times r is 2, so 2 squared. Oops, what am I doing? Plus, not equals, plus pi times the radius, which is 2. Slant height is this one, so 4. So we would have 4 pi there, plus 8 pi. So we would get 12 pi, which is about some number. We'll check it out here on the calculator. About 37.7. And surface area, so centimeters squared on that one. So this is a little review before we keep going. Today we're doing volume of just pyramids. So volume of a pyramid, 1/3 area of the base times the height. So just like prisms and cylinders, but now we got this 1/3. One thing you want to pay attention to is before with pyramids, we use the slant height. Okay, with volume, so that was surface area, we use slant height, right? That's part of the surface area. With volume, we're going to use the actual height. Okay, so that has to make a right angle with the vertex up here and the base. Okay, so this is the height right here. So 1/3 area of the base times the height. So this one, we'd have 1/3 area of the base. We got 6 times 6, which is 36, and then our height is 15. So that's a pretty easy one. So 12 times 15. Oh, let's see, I probably shouldn't need a calculator. Let's see, 144 plus 36. I believe that's 180. You might need to double check my math on that one, but I believe that's right. So there's that one. Okay, here, oh boy, we got a regular polygon at the base, so it's going to be a little more work. But we're still using 1/3 area of the base times the height. So area of the base, just like we did before, we draw on that apothem. Okay, we got A. Since this is 9, this is 4.5. So 360 divided by 6 sides would give us 72 degrees. And then take that and a half is going to be 36 degrees. I'm going really quick here. 360 divided by 6 is 60. Half of 60 is 30. My bad. Thought something looked goofy there. So 30 degrees. There we go. So again, just like before, since it's the 30-60-90, why don't we use the 30-60-90 rules this time? So when we're doing 1/2 AP, we got to find A, right? So this is the short leg, so times √3 would get us the long leg. So 1/2, and then 4.5 times √3. Perimeter is just 9 times 6, so times 54. That's our 1/2 AP. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1/2, or 0.5, and then times 4.5, square root 3, and then I'm going to hit enter because I don't want the 54 with the 3, and then times 54. There we go, so 210.44. So we go back to here, so 1/3 times 210.44 times our height, which our height is 12. So times 1/3 times 12. Since 1/3 times 12 is 4, I'm just going to take it times 4. So I'll take my answer times 4, and I get 841.78. Okay, and also remember that multiplying by 1/3 is same as dividing by 3. So you could do 210.44 times 12, and then take that divided by 3, and you would still get to that same answer there. Okay, find the height of the pyramid with the given volume. So again, volume equals 1/3 base times height. So volume is given 653.33, going to equal 1/3. Okay, area of the base, 14 by 14. So that would be 196. And then height, we don't know, is x. So a lot of you struggle with this type of problem too. It really helps just to, okay, what's my formula? Okay, volume, pyramid, write out the formula. Then plug in what you know, and then solve for your variable. So one way to do this is to take, we could take 1/3 of 96, and actually, scratch that, I'm going to do it a different way. I am going to multiply both sides by 3. So 653.33 times 3 is about 1,960. So when I multiply by 3 to both sides, okay, the 3 and the 1/3 cancel. That's what happened there. And then divide by 196. So x is going to be 10, and I'm in meters. So not too bad there. All right, there's your assignment. Good luck. Hopefully you're not spending too much time. If it's taking you a while, ask a question, take a little break. Yeah, good luck.